I wanted to check back with you. How's Shakespeare doing?
You know, he's been dead for a while, but he's still going strong, and that's one of his really excellent qualities. It doesn't seem to me that he has to actually physically be present in order to enrich our lives.
But you have a really strong interest in taking Shakespeare to kids.
I do, and this is a rather new interest. For the past almost 20 years, I've been going to D.C. public schools as a Folger Shakespeare Library teaching artist, which means that I have a master's degree in theater, and I go in and I encourage and work with a group of English class students to get them on the stage at a festival that the Folger Shakespeare Library puts on every spring called the Secondary School Shakespeare Festival. And so almost 2 decades of working with high school, 9th graders, and for the past several years, seniors. But because my juggling show, the Nicola Whimsy Show, I perform for children. And I recently did a residency with Michael Cotter of Blue Sky Puppet Theaters.
The puppeteer, yeah.
And that was at Strathmore, who has a great education department. We were working to tell the immigration story of a bunch of 4th graders. And we did it through dance and puppetry and different things.
Fabulous.
And it was a week-long residency, and it culminated in a performance. And the Folger also has a really wonderful elementary school Shakespeare festival. And since out of the work with the students, I have come up with this book series called The 30-Minute Shakespeare, which is a cutting of the play that fits the time slot of the festival, i.e. 30 minutes.
And really tells you the guts of the story. It's a wonderful series of books. I love it.
Thank you, Ellouise. But it keeps the Shakespearean language and adds stage directions. It's just condensed. And I've been talking with the education director at the Folger, and she's interested in my repurposing that book series, some of the plays, to elementary school. Oh. Which would maybe make it a little shorter and make the other printed matter, the preface, etc., more concerning. How do you get elementary students up on their feet performing Shakespeare? And the thing is, there's a misconception that Shakespeare is too sophisticated for elementary school students because they don't understand the words.
Right.
Well, guess what? Elementary students are always learning new words, and so they're unfazed by the new words that Shakespeare has.
So the glossary.
So they're actually less phased than middle school students, and they love the stories, they love the action, they love the feelings, the anger, the joy, the passion, the excitement.
Right.
And they're an excellent candidate for learning Shakespeare so that when they get to middle and high school, they won't have what some people have called Shakespeare.
I had that in high school. Total intimidation.
Yeah, and a lot of people, if they've been taught incorrectly, it's just kind of bored them and they've been scared of it. But the truth is, you can really develop a love for Shakespeare's language and verse and theater in general if you start young. So that's going to be my next project.
Terrific.
I think I'll still work with the Folger and probably, hopefully, with Strathmore too. I've been in touch with them a little bit about this. And just try to encourage elementary students to learn Shakespeare too.
Oh, that's great, Nick.